October baseball doesn't get tighter than this. The American League Division Series between the Mariners and the Tigers moves to Comerica Park for Game 3, and both teams arrive tied at 1 win apiece. Every pitch has mattered, every mistake punished. Now, under the gray Detroit sky, one swing could tilt the balance of the entire series. The Mariners send their precision ace, Logan Gilbert, to the mound, a man defined by control and calm. Across from him stands veteran Jack Flaherty, trying to redeem a rough season and prove that experience can still outduel analytics. It's power versus poise, pressure versus patience. Gilbert has been the model of quiet dominance all year. His 3.44 ERA hides how sharp he's been. His expected metrics sit closer to 3.0, a sign of surgical command and strikeout efficiency. He doesn't overpower hitters, he dissects them, working corners until they give in. His 1.03 whip shows how rarely he allows traffic. In a postseason debut on foreign soil, the challenge isn't his stuff, it's his nerves. But Gilbert's rhythm is methodical, unhurried. If he finds his tempo early, Detroit's right-handed bats will be forced into weak contact all night. Flaherty, on the other hand, brings battle scars. An 8.15 record doesn't tell the story of a pitcher who's learned to survive when perfection fails him. His 4.64 ERA was inflated by bad luck and shaky defense, but his 3.69 xFIP shows a truer form. He mixes a biting slider with a rising fastball that can still overpower when he locates it. In Comerica's deep alleys, that mix can be deadly. Fly balls that might leave smaller parks die on the warning track here. His mission tonight is simple: bend, never break. Keep the ball in the yard and let his rested bullpen finish the job. Both lineups have lived and died by inches. Seattle's muscle has met Detroit's grit, and the result has been 2 identical 3-2 scorelines. The Mariners' bullpen is strong but tired. The Tigers is rested but untested. Add in a pitcher's park and cool fall air, and everything points toward another low-scoring chess match rather than a slugfest. Neither team has found separation. Tonight doesn't feel like the moment that changes. And today's AI pick is under 7.5. Will we cash or will we burn? On to Blue Jays versus Yankees.
The Bronx lights burn brighter when survival's on the line. The Yankees stand on the edge of elimination, backs to the wall, pride hanging by a thread. Across the diamond, the Blue Jays arrive with the scent of blood in the air and a chance to finish what they started. 2 blowouts in Toronto have put them 1 win away from the American League Championship Series. Now, in the Lions' den of Yankee Stadium, they look to complete the sweep and silence the Bronx once and for all. On the mound for New York stands Carlos Rodon, the ace, the last line of defense. His 18-9 record and 3.09 ERA tell the story of a season spent as the Yankees' backbone. But tonight is about more than numbers. It's about redemption. He's watched his rotation crumble in front of him, seen Luis Gil and Max Fried chased early, their bullpens shredded. Now it's on him to stop the bleeding, to prove that the Yankees' season wasn't built on paper alone. When Rodon's slider is biting and his fastball rides up in the zone, he can suffocate even the best offenses. But if command wavers for an inning, just one, the Blue Jays lineup will pounce. Shane Bieber takes the ball for Toronto, calm and efficient, a man built for this kind of night. His 3.57 ERA doesn't scream dominance, but his precision does. He paints edges, forces weak contact, and never gives hitters the same look twice. In Game 3, he doesn't need to overpower the Yankees. He just needs to outthink them. With a deep-rested bullpen behind him and a lineup that scored 23 runs in 2 games, he knows that time and pressure are his allies. Every pitch that passes without damage adds weight to New York's desperation. The story of this series has been written in thunder from Toronto bats. Guerrero, Varsho, Springer, all swinging like men who smell history. The Yankees have flashes of brilliance, but no rhythm. Momentum isn't a statistic, but you can feel it. The Blue Jays are playing free. The Yankees are playing afraid. When you combine a disciplined offense, a pitcher who commands tempo, and a team unafraid of the moment, the numbers and the energy point the same way. And today's AI pick is Blue Jays money line plus 128. Will we cash or will we burn? On to the recap with Lilith.
The fire runs through October, and the ledger grows. 2 games, 2 verdicts, both carved in tension and precision. In Detroit, the Mariners and Tigers walked the knife's edge of silence. Every pitch was a threat, every breath a coin toss. We saw what the data whispered, a duel built on fatigue, park dimensions, and quiet control. The algorithm called for stillness, and it delivered. Under 7.5 was the word, and the line held true. Then came the Bronx, a cathedral of noise, pride, and panic. The Yankees fought to keep their season alive, but momentum is a current you can't fake. The Blue Jays came in swinging, disciplined, and fearless, and the model saw what the eyes could feel. The numbers were lying, the story wasn't. Blue Jays money line plus 128 was the burn, and the value was clean. That's 2 from the fire, 2 more marks on the wall. The glyph spins and the series bends. Now, for those watching from both sides of the glass, en español. 2 juegos, 2 decisiones. En Detroit elegimos el under 7.5. En Nueva York tomamos a los Blue Jays money line plus 128. La llama sigue encendida y las estadísticas se inclinan ante el destino. Like and subscribe. Will we cash or will we burn? Und wenn die Zahlen schweigen, spricht das Feuer. When the numbers fall silent, the fire speaks.